Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, we have a reception of a brand new cruise ship, a celebration of another new cruise ship. We have a cruise ship that was hit by a fishing vessel. And then we have, inspections going on in Alaska as of immediately. First off, let's talk about the inspections going to be happening now in Alaska, effective immediately. These are inspections for any cruise ship sailing into Glacier Bay. Now, not every cruise ship gets to go to Glacier Bay. In fact, only 2 ships per day are allowed in Glacier Bay, so that limits it to 14 a week. Now, this program says that any cruise ship that's scheduled to go into Glacier Bay will be inspected twice a season randomly or more. They're looking for making sure they're using the proper filters, the proper fuel when they're going through those sections, they're maintaining the safe speeds, etc. for Glacier Bay. And guess what? I'm all for this because this used to be part of the Ocean Rangers program where they would put people on the ships and make sure that they're doing their jobs and not. This is how cruise ships were caught dumping wastewater in places they're not supposed to, was because of programs like the Ocean Rangers, and that was dropped a little bit before the pandemic started by the current government in Alaska at the time, and now this is a program that's coming on to replace it. Now, it's not every cruise ship, it's not all over the place. It's only those going into Glacier Bay, but I'm all for this program because we want to keep that as pristine as possible, and if they can find the best way to do it, I'm all for that as well. We also have, believe it or not, it's hard to believe that the Carnival Mardi Gras has been in service a full year already. Boy, does the time go flying by when you're getting older, I tell you. I feel like it's only been a couple months since the Carnival had its first sailing. And remember, a lot of people went down to the port to watch the Carnival Mardi Gras sail in the port, and my friend Tony sent me this picture to kind of go, ha, 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 look where I am. Well, yeah, he was rubbing my nose in it. But hey, a great picture and a great looking ship. So I was very, very jealous that I wasn't able to get down there, but I wasn't paying thousands of dollars to fly down, stay in a hotel to watch a ship come into port and not be on her. So yeah, but it's been a year already. Congratulations, Carnival Mardi Gras. I've heard a lot of good things about this ship. I'm struggling to get on her, just finding time. I've had 2 Carnival Mardi Gras cruises canceled since then. I'll get on her at some point, I guess. If not that one, maybe the Jubilee, the brand new one that'll be launching anytime soon. Speaking of launching new ships, NCL just received the Prima. It just took possession of the Prima, and it is the first out of 6 new builds in this class that they're planning to build. Now, what's special about this? Well, first of all, they say it has the 3-deck racetrack, which is very popular on the Encore and the Joy. Well, this is even bigger. It's the largest one at sea. It's 3 decks now, not just 2. And they also say they have the largest free drop water slide. Well, it's a slide. It's not even water. It's a dry slide. You don't have to get into your bathing suit to get on it. And it's supposed to give you the G factors of flooring it on a Formula 1 race car. So, like this. So that'll be pretty exciting to get on there and try that slide as well. And for all those people who keep on saying, well, you know what, the Encore and that, because of the racetrack and because of the laser tag, it doesn't have a lot of deck space. Well, this new design, they say, has more deck space than any other contemporary cruise ship out there. So that's good news for everybody out there, including 2 infinity pools on each side, a wraparound deck. It does look beautiful. It absolutely does look beautiful. Can't wait to get on her as well. And congratulations, they took possession, and now we have more new ships. Nothing but good news when we have more new ships out there. Now let's talk about that fishing boat that hit a Norwegian cruise ship. But before I get there, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to ask you to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so already, just smash the button, as the young people say, the cool kids say. All it does is it tells YouTube, hey, people like cruising videos, people are interested in this topic. Let's share it to more people and see who else might be interested in it. Doesn't cost a thing, really helps the channel out, and I would really, really appreciate it. Join the community and get into the conversation to keep up to date with all things cruising for your next cruise. Okay, and again, thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. Now, we still don't really know what happened or how it happened, but the Norwegian Pearl set sail from Boston, and it was about 41 nautical miles just off the coast of Nantucket. It was around 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:25, and bang! A fishing boat called the Gabby G ran in to the cruise ship. And we do know this was the case, that it wasn't the cruise ship that ran into the Gabby G, because the fishing boat struck it midship. So it wasn't like they sideswiped each other or anything. It hit midship. And so people on board were awakened to a jolt. They felt the cruise ship kind of shudder to one side. And then they didn't really hear anything. Nobody told them anything. A lot of people were complaining, hey, the captain hasn't said anything. We're hearing reports that we were hit by a fishing boat. And what's going on? But apparently there's been no announcements actually on the ship. Maybe by now there have been, but at the early hours of the morning still people were wondering what happened. Well, what happened was a fishing vessel struck the ship. Now the Coast Guard came. They said the damage to the cruise ship, well, basically non-existent, very, very minimal, some scratch paint, that's about it. However, the fishing vessel received significant damage, and one crew member of the fishing boat was brought to hospital to be treated for injuries. We're not sure how severe. We don't think they're severe. We think they're minor injuries from what the reports were saying. Hopefully that's the case. Wish them all the best, but yeah. Those fishing boats are like, they have these long poles that go out that hold the nets out to the side, and they drag the water like this. And yeah, I imagine when they hit that and turned sideways, if those poles were out, goodbye, snap, all that stuff just disintegrate. Because there's a no-win situation when you're a fishing boat against a cruise ship. It's just, you're not gonna win in this case. So yeah, very strange. They say the weather conditions, it was rainy out, but the water was relatively calm as far as, you know, storms are concerned or rough waters. It wasn't to the point where you shouldn't have been able to control your boat. I mean, they were still fishing, for gosh sake, so it couldn't have been too rough. But yeah, we'll find out more in the future. But yeah, heading out on your cruise out of Boston, and all of a sudden you get hit by a fishing boat. You don't hear that very often. Something happened. Either somebody fell asleep, or they couldn't turn off the boat. They couldn't, their rudder jammed, something, because it's hard to miss a 1,000-foot cruise ship coming towards you. You know, it's one of those things that you're gonna probably notice coming towards you, all lit up on the ocean, heading in your direction. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. We'll see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world. Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.